Good morning. Yesterday, we have discussed a few problems in Fourier transform. The continuation of the class. Today, we are going to discuss more problems in this. And then we also discussed that Fourier sine and cosine transform. Properties of Fourier sine and cosine transform. Show that the Fourier transform Fourier transform of e power minus x square by 2 is e power minus s square by 2. Show that the Fourier transform of e power minus x square by 2 is e power minus s square by 2, or show that the Fourier transform of e power minus x square by 2 is self-reciprocal. It means if you are replacing that x square x is yes, you will get the Fourier transform. See the solution. How to do this? What is the Fourier transform of x? F of x equal to 1 by root 2 pi minus into plus infinity e power isx f of x dx. What is f of x here? F of x is e power minus x square by 2. Substitute. So 1 by root 2 pi minus into plus infinity e power minus x square by 2 e power isx dx. Both are in e power, na? So combine this, you will get 1 by root 2 pi minus into plus infinity e power minus x square by 2 minus isx dx. What is the purpose to write that minus here means, in case if it is a 0 to infinity, if you are substituting infinity here, in case if it is plus, then that solution will not be appear. So in case that limits are, it is a general thing. In case if it is a limit is minus infinity to plus infinity or 0 to infinity, better you have to write that exponential power is in minus. Okay, that is one important point. Here, x square by 2 minus isx is there. How can we write that x square by 2 minus isx? Now, we can see that one thing here. It is like a plus b whole square, otherwise a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Therefore, a minus b whole square minus b square equal to a square minus 2ab. You take it this as a square minus 2ab format. This one is a square minus 2ab format. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. What is x square? A here. A square. What is a here?
X by root 2.
So that is a is x by root 2. Fine. What is 2ab here? 2ab. Quick response. 2ab is ixx. If you substituting a equal to 2 x by root 2, b equal to isx. So xx get cancel. What is b? Root 2. Root 2 will be there. Then what is b here? What is b here?
is by root 2.
Is by root 2. Is by root 2. Now complete this. Complete this. Then how can we write that? This x square by 2 minus isx. That is equal to what is x square by 2 minus isx? Formula is there, na? Then what is x square by 2 minus isx? b is is by root 2. What is b square? What is b square?
minus s by 2.
Minus s square by 2. But what is this one? This one can be written as, how can we write? Here formula is there. Then how can we write that one?
is by 2, sir. X is by 2. X is.
இல்ல இல்ல இத மட்டும் சொல்லல, இந்த whole term சொல்றேன். This whole term can be written as how? Not only is. X square by 2 minus ixx can be written as, listen, it is a square minus 2ab na. So a minus b whole square minus b square. Is it not? So what is a here? X by root 2 minus is by root 2 minus b square. So what is b square here? B square is minus s square by 2. Therefore, x square by 2 minus isx is this term. Isx is x minus is root 2 plus s square by 2 here square here. So substitute in this 1 by root 2 pi, 1 by root 2 pi minus infinity to plus infinity, 1 by root 2 pi minus infinity to plus infinity, e power minus of x minus is root 2 whole square minus s square by 2 dx. So here e power minus of is, actually it is plus, so here I can write that e power also, e power minus s square by 2. I split that e power, I split e power. So 1 by root 2 pi, 1 by root 2 pi, take it that e power minus s square by 2 outside. Integral over minus infinity to plus infinity, e power minus x minus is by root 2 whole square dx. Take x minus is by root 2 is some t. So dx by root 2 equal to dt. So dx equal to root 2 dt. Substituting here 1 by root 2 pi e power minus s square by 2 minus into plus infinity e power minus t square dt by root 2 dt, root 2 dt. Actually here root 2 get cancelled, and then one more thing, e power minus infinity to plus infinity e power minus t square dt equal to root pi. That is a standard result. So if it is an, this value is root pi value, root pi, this root pi get cancelled. So finally we will get only that e power minus s square by 2. This is one important result. Don't combine with this. It is not multiplication. It is a result. E power minus into plus infinity e power minus d square dt is root pi. It is a standard result. So finally we are getting that e power minus s square by 2. Therefore the Fourier transform of e power minus x square by 2 is e power minus s square by 2. Hence proved that.
Sir,
Hmm.
so how we are taking the value of integral minus infinity e power minus t square as root pi, sir?
That is a standard result actually.
Oh, okay, sir.
Standard result. You know that. Listen. In case if it is an t square is there. If you are taking t square, actually we have to use the gamma function. We have to use the gamma function here. Some t square is y. Did you study about the gamma function?
Yes, sir.
You know that gamma of alpha formula or gamma of n, gamma of alpha or gamma of n, integral over 0 to infinity e power minus t, t power alpha minus 1 dt is gamma of alpha formula. In case if you are taking the t square or some n value e power minus t power n minus 1 dt, that is a general formula. In case if you take the t square is some y 2t dt equal to dy. So dt equal to dy by 2t. So dt equal to dy by 2 root y, 2 root y. You have to substitute here. To substitute here, then you will get the value. Actually, gamma of 1 by 2 you will get. So I need to confirm that. See the formula. So you search the formula for gamma of alpha. whether it is an alpha plus 1 or alpha minus 1. I'm having one doubt here, whether it is an alpha plus 1 or alpha minus 1. Such in that you will get the value of gamma of alpha value, gamma of alpha formula. I'm having only doubt here, whether it is an alpha plus 1 or alpha minus 1. So here if you are substituting that minus infinity to plus infinity, e power minus y dt is dy by 2 root y. But e power minus t square is even function. Na? Before you substituting this value, e power minus t square is even function. So we can write this as 2 into 0 to infinity. 2 into 0 to infinity. And then 2 0 to infinity e power minus y. 2 get cancel. Y power minus half dy. So alpha minus 1 is minus half. Alpha minus 1 is minus half. Alpha equal to minus 1 by 2 plus 1. So alpha equal to half. Therefore, this is gamma of half. That is equal to root pi. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is correct answer only. This is the correct one. Alpha minus 1 is correct. Then only you will get the answer. So gamma of 1 by 2 is root pi. Actually, some important properties are there for gamma function. Gamma of some afterwards we can use alpha plus 1 equal to alpha gamma of alpha or alpha factorial. You should know that some basic results of beta and gamma function. What is the relation between beta and gamma function? What are the formulas for beta function and gamma function? Particularly in integral theorems and integral transforms, so these formulas will be used. These are the basic formulas, beta and gamma function. You completed? Can you rub the board? Otherwise, you can write here how this root pi you are getting this result. Find the Fourier transform of Dirac delta function find the Fourier transform of Dirac delta function delta of t minus a. Delta of t minus a. Write the solution for this. The Dirac delta function is defined as delta of t minus a limit h tends to 0, I of h comma t minus a, where I of h comma t minus a equal to 1 by h for a less than t less than a plus h, and then 0 for t less than a and t greater than a plus h. Therefore, the Fourier transform of direct delta function, dd means direct delta function. Direct delta function is Fourier transform of delta of t minus a equal to 1 by root 2 pi 1 by root 2 pi minus into plus infinity e power isx delta of t minus a is f of x dx na. So here you have to write in terms of t. Therefore you can write that e power ist t minus a dt. One by root 2 pi, 1 by root 2 pi, but direct delta function defined only in that 1 by h, but you have to take that limit h tends to 0. So before that you have to write limit h tends to 0, a to a plus h, a to a plus h, 1 by h, e power isx, sorry, e power ist, e power ist, e power ist dt, e power ist dt. So 1 by h limit h tends to 0, limit h tends to 0, 1 by root 2 pi, taking that 1 by h outside, e power ist pi is a to a plus h, a to a plus h. So here 1 by root 2 pi, take it outside. Limit h tends to 0. Limit h tends to 0. E power is t na. So e power is t is a plus h minus e power is a divided by ish. Next we have to expand this e power isa e power isa e power ish minus e power isa divided by ish. What is the common here inside the bracket? What is the common term inside the bracket?
E power isa.
Take it outside. Then what you get? E power isa, we can take it is also. E power isa by is root 2 pi limit h tends to 0, limit h tends to 0, what is remaining? E power ish minus 1 divided by h. So now can you solve that? Either you keep that is inside or here. So if you are keeping that is here, what happens if you are substituting s tends to 0? 1 minus 1, 0 by 0. So 0 by 0 is indeterminate form. 0 by 0 is indeterminate form. When it is a indeterminate form, how to apply the limit? When it is a indeterminate form, how to apply the limit? Then what is the value of this?
Sir, we have to differentiate it and apply the limit, sir.
Differentiate this? How to differentiate? Differentiate mean how? The rule will called, what is the rule? Rule called?
L'Hospital rule.
Exactly. E power isa by root 2 pi. So differentiate this. E power ish is minus 1 is 0. Leave it that. By is there. Is get cancelled, that value is 2. So limit h tends to 0, that value is 1. What is remaining? E power isa by root 2 pi. Therefore, the direct delta function, the Fourier transform of delta of t minus k equal to e power isa by root 2 pi. It is one important formula and result, and then MCQ. Compulsory it will be. So in generally, what is the rule? Limit x tends to 0, e power x minus 1 by x, that is equal to 1. Any other doubt is there? So what are the things you have to remember? One is the direct delta function formula. 1 by h when a to a plus h. And then the Fourier transform of the direct delta function. Find the Fourier transform of f of x equal to 1 when mod x less than a, 0, and mod x greater than a. Hence deduce that integral over 0 to infinity sin t by t whole square dt equal to pi by 2. Already we have proved this result actually for the Fourier transform of x. For the Fourier transform of find the Fourier transform of x, the same problem we have done mod x less than a, mod x greater than a, we have proved that. But for one we didn't do that. So how to find that solution for this? First we have to find that the Fourier transform of 1. So that means 1 by root 2 pi minus 1 to plus 1, sorry, minus a2 plus a, limit is minus a2 plus a, e power isx f of x is 1 dx. So 1 by root 2 pi e power isx by is minus a2 plus a. Substitute that upper limit and lower limit, what do you get? So that is equal to 1 by is root 2 pi e power isa minus e power minus isa. What is the value of e power x minus e power minus isx? Sorry, e power ix minus e power minus ix equal to what? Sin hx, huh? What is e power ix minus e power minus ix? இந்த கேமரா ஆன் பண்ணி வச்சுட்டீங்களா? What is e power ix minus e power minus ix formula? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
What is the value of this? What is e power ix? Sin cos x plus I sin x. E power minus ix is cos x minus I sin x. This value is 2y sin x. Then e power isa minus e power minus isa can be written as, so what is f of s here? The Fourier transform of the function. Not Fourier transform of 1 actually. The Fourier transform of f of x. F of x defined in minus a2 plus a. So here f of s is 1 by is root 2 pi 2y sin sa. So I get cancelled, 2 root 2 get cancelled. So root 2 is remaining, root 2 by pi sin say by s. Now listen, requirement is the square of the Fourier transform. Actually, if you are applying the same thing here, you will not get the answer in the inversion. In case inversion is f of x equal to 1 by root 2 pi minus into plus infinity e power minus isx f of x dx. Sorry, f of x ds. Okay, if you are applying that, you will not get answer. So in this position, in case the Fourier transform, you are getting that root 2 by pi sin s a by s, and hence deduce that if it is the square of this Fourier transform, then you have to use the Parseval's identity. You should know when you have to use the Parseval's identity. So you can write here by Parseval's identity. Even you can write as note when you have to use the Parseval's identity. In case the recorded deduction is the square of the Fourier transform, then we have to use the Parseval's identity. So f of s equal to, so what is what is Parseval's identity? What is Parseval's identity? Integral over minus infinity to plus infinity mod f of s whole square dx or ds equal to integral over minus into plus infinity mod f of x whole square dx. So minus infinity to plus infinity f of s whole square is 1 by minus s square 2 pi, sorry, that could cancel, no? 2 by pi sin sa by s whole square ds, that is equal to integral over f of x defined in minus 1 to plus 1, f of x is 1 dx. Sin sa by s whole square. So here take it 2 by pi outside. 2 by pi minus into plus infinity sin sa by s whole square ds equal to, if you are integrating this, you will get x minus 1 to plus 1. But that sin sa by s whole square is even function. So we can write this as 2 by pi 2 into 0 to infinity sin sa by s whole square ds equal to 1 minus of minus 1, that is equal to 2. So here 1 2 get cancelled. If you are taking that sa equal to some t, s equal to t by a, ds equal to dt by a. But actually here one thing is wrong, na? No one is telling, just you are simply watching this. But the limit is not minus 1 to plus 1, minus a to plus a. Even I have done the mistake, you have to correct me. A plus minus a, that is equal to 2a. Only 2 2 get cancel. Therefore 2 by pi integral over 0 to infinity sin square t, na? So sin square t by s. S is t by a. So t square by a. ds is dt by a, that is equal to 2a t square by a square na. So 2 by pi, the 2 already I cancelled that one 2 na here. 2 2 only a is remaining. Only a is remaining. 2. Then a square a get cancel. Therefore 0 to infinity sine square t by t square equal to cross multiply this 2 by pi, you will get pi by 2. See, totally 28 members join here. Always full option not there. Not only 28. My login is 2. So remaining 27. 27 means only 25 persons are attending the class. Remaining when I'm taking the attendance, they are suddenly joined in the class, then they left that class. These people involved in the class, if I'm asking any question, please answer for my questions. Otherwise, I will ask one by one to ask the questions. And then one more thing, you have to write the notes regularly. I will check one by one. Okay. That means whenever you have to come to the college, you have to bring the notebook.
Sir, sir, அங்க DT
Yes.
வரும் sir.
DT வரணுமா?
Oh, yes sir.
ஆமா. கடைசியா.
Yes sir.
Correct. ஏன்னா அது மீனிங்லெஸ். DT எழுதலைன்னா மீனிங்லெஸ். Fourier sine and cosine transform. Fourier sine and cosine transform. In general, there are 4 formulas are there. 4 formulas can be divided into 2 topics. One is Fourier transform, Fourier cosine transform pairs, Fourier sine transform pairs. Fourier sine transform. That is the Fourier transform of sine. Usually f of x means Fourier transform of f of x. In case suffix s is there, that is known as sine. The Fourier sine transform of f of x is root 2 by pi integral of 0 to infinity f of x sin sx dx. Similarly, we can write that inverse Fourier sine transform. That is denoted by f of x. Actually, this is denoted by end fs of s. Fs of s. So f of x equal to root 2 by pi integral or 0 to infinity fs of s sin sx ds. Similarly, we can write that Fourier cosine transform. Fourier cosine transform. Fourier cosine transform is fc of f of x equal to root 2 by pi integral over 0 to infinity f of x cos sx dx, and it is denoted by fc of s. The Fourier inverse Fourier cosine transform. Inverse Fourier cosine transform is f of x equal to see, and one more thing for the Fourier cosine transform, inverse Fourier transform, inverse Fourier sine transform, inverse Fourier cosine transform, left hand side is f of x. But here from this only you can identify whether it is the inverse of Fourier or sine or cosine. Root 2 by pi 0 to infinity fc of s cos sx ds. These two formulas are called Fourier sine transform pairs. These two formulas are called Fourier cosine transform pairs. Properties of Fourier sine and cosine transform. Properties of Fourier cosine and sine transform. Linearity property. Very simple property, this one. The Fourier transform of A into Fourier sine of A into f of x plus p into g of x equal to A fs of f of x plus b fs of g of x.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
சார் இது எல்லாமே ஏற்கனவே எழுதி போட்டுட்டீங்க சார்.
linearity property.
Yes, sir. Linearity properties, change of scale property,
அது எதுக்கு?
and formulas also. Fourier
அது
sine,
எதுக்கு? அது எதுக்கு எழுதுன?
Fourier transform.
Fourier transformக்கு எழுதுன. ఇది ఉన్నది ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఆఫ్ ఫోరియర్ సైన్ అండ్ కొసైన్ ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్. அங்க எழுதுனது ப்ராப்பர்ட்டிஸ் ஆஃப் ஃபோரியர் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம். This is the first property. Second property is modulation property. Modulation property. Modulation property 1. Fs of f of x sin ax equal to 1 by 2 fc of s minus a minus fc of f. First property. Second property is fs of f of x cos ax one by 2 fc of s plus a plus fc of s minus a. Third one, fs of f of x, fs not fs, fc of f of x sin ax equal to 1 by 2 fs of a plus s plus fs of a minus s. Fourth one, fc of f of x cos ax equal to 1 by 2 fc of s plus a fc of s plus a plus fc of s minus a. See, either this can be written as, this is also can be written as 1 by 2 fs of s plus a minus fs of s minus a. The same result. Recall some trigonometric formula. What is sin A cos B? Cos A sin B cos A cos B sin A sin B formula. This is a basic trigonometric formula. Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna. Vandana.
Yes, sir.
ஃபார்முலா சொல்லுமா, எந்த ஃபார்முலா தெரியும் உங்களுக்கு இதுல?
First one sin A plus B plus cos A plus B.
இது சரியா வரல. வாய். நீ கேட்கவே இல்லையே.
Can you speak in English?
Huh?
Can you speak in English?
Yes, yes. No, I am not able to hear you. That's why.
Hello. Is it audible?
Yes.
Sin A plus B plus cos A minus B.
Sin A plus B. Which one is sin A plus B?
First one
First one is
sin A plus B plus
minus plus
cos A minus B.
sorry. Any other? It is not correct. It is not correct.
Excuse me, sir. 1/2
1/2
sin alpha plus A plus B
1/2 sin
alpha sin A plus B.
See, 1/2 sin A plus B plus sin
A minus B.
A minus B. Cos A sin B. Cos A sin
1/2 1/2
sin A plus B minus sin A minus B. Please keep it in mind. You are not studying 10th standard or 11th standard. You are studying PG level. Okay. So you have to remember all the trigonometric formula. I will send the one trigonometric formula book to you. It contains all the formula.
1/2 sin
1/2 cos A cos B is
yes
cos A plus B plus cos
plus A minus
cos
B.
A minus B. Sin A cos B, sin A sin B is final
Minus
1/2.
1/2
No need to write minus 1/2 1/2 cos
A plus B.
A minus B
Okay,
minus cos A plus B.
A plus B.
This is the formula. No need to write minus here. 1/2 cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. So, particularly, what are the basic formulas you should know? All the differentiation formula, all the integration formula, and all the trigonometric formula, addition formula, multiplication formula, half angle formula, double angle formula, triple angle formula. Okay, that's enough. So here, this is the multiplication formula. It is the addition formula. Sin A plus B is, if you are writing sin A plus B, that is addition formula. It is multiplication formula. So, first one is Fs of f of x sin ax. So what is fs of f of x sin ax? Fourier sine transform root 2 by pi integral over 0 to infinity sin sx into f of x. Now what is f of x here? F of x sin ax. F of x sin x dx. So root 2 by pi integral of 0 to infinity. So sin sx sin ax is there. Sin sx sin ax is there. Take it that sx is a, ax is b. So anything you can write. Sin a sin b formula. Why it is sin a sin b formula? 1 by 2 cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. Na? So similarly we can write here sin sx sin ax, that is equal to 1 by 2 cos of s minus a x minus cos of s plus a x. So substitute here 1 by 2 cos of s minus a x minus cos s plus a x f of x dx. So in the next step you take that 1 by 2 outside, keep it that root 2 pi integral over 0 to infinity f of x cos s minus a x dx minus root 2 by pi integral over 0 to infinity f of x cos s plus ax dx. So f of x cos sx dx means the Fourier cosine transform of, it is the Fourier cosine transform of s minus a, that is equal to 1 by 2 Fourier cosine transform of s minus a minus Fourier cosine transform of s plus a. Okay, and keep it in one more thing. If you are doing that multiplication, whether it is a combination of sine or cos, both the terms should be that sine or cos only. It is not combination of sine and cos. The multiplication may be that combination of sine and cos, but that addition should be either sine or cos only. That's why you are getting that if it is then Fourier cosine, here also Fourier cosine you are getting. So that is the first proof. This is the first proof. Using this formula, we have to do the other three proofs. We have to do the three other proofs. Okay, do that.